What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the 40K Cafe, and today we're going to be talking about Leidis. I don't even know if I said his name correctly, but this request comes directly from the Discord, which if you guys want to join, you know where to find it in the link in my bio. Leidis is a former member of the Angels of the Grail chapter. Not much information is available about them. We don't know who their chapter master is, but we do know that they are at least a successor chapter of the Blood Angels, as well as their homeworld is that of Eden. For the most part, at the very least, we do know that they are still currently loyalists, but we don't know anything else such as their chapter master or when they were founded. But back to the topic, Leidis was once a loyalist space marine from this loyalist chapter. For whatever reason, he fell to chaos and ended up devoting himself to Khorne, thus becoming a Khornate Chaos Space Marine. Despite serving the god of war Khorne and linking up with warbands that served him, he himself did not have any of the Butcher's nails implanted into him, and this was something that he wished to change. He aspired to become a true berserker of Khorne. He would want nothing more than to join the world leaders, getting the Butcher's nails implanted into him, and would seek out the Conqueror to make sure his goals were completed. During his venture to the Conqueror, he hoped to meet the Primarch Angron himself, but unfortunately, at the time of his arrival, Angron was already in real space wreaking havoc. Though, depending on interpretation, you could say that he still lucked out, as he found a devoted follower of Khorne and a broken-off faction of the World Eaters. He would find none other than Kosalax, the leader of the warband known as the Forsworn, and Ortan would be all too eager to link up and join them amidst the bloodshed. Eventually, Ortan and his newly found warband would eventually link up with the Red Angel Primarch. The Forsworn and Angron would find themselves on the planet Leidis. A great battle would ensue with the Forsworn, Angron, those of the Conqueror, and of course the Loyalists of the Imperium, including the Grey Knights. Those of the Loyalist Imperium were ready for Angron's assault, as well as all of the men that he brought at his side. The Grey Knights would even lay a trap for the Red Angel in anticipation to eliminate him in one fell swoop, along with all of his allies. Despite the devastation that it would bring to Angron's forces, Angron himself would still survive. Ortan would find himself to be amongst one of these many casualties. Although he wouldn't lose his life, he would fall unconscious and lose both of his legs. Luckily for Ortan though, he would not be left for the Imperial forces to take. He would be taken back, healed, and while in a coma, actually had the Butcher's nails implanted in him. When he awoke, he was immediately overjoyed at what had happened to him. He had fulfilled his dream and what he set out for, and had the Butcher's nails implanted into him. But whatever joy Ortan felt was immediately snuffed out. Like all those true followers of Khorne and the world leaders that have the Butcher's nails implanted in them, any sense of peace, joy, glory, or bliss would be quickly diminished, and all one can anticipate is that desire for slaughter. It is only pain and desperation for any semblance of relief from the anguish that will befall you for the rest of your life. The Butcher's nails may give you immense strength and increase your bloodlust beyond anybody's comprehension, but at the sacrifice of taking away any other pleasure that you may experience in your life, as well as any peace that you can ever hope for again. Ortan's mind, like many before him, would crack, sliding into madness and slaughtering any of those immediately around him, falling into the same fate to walk this path for eternity like all those that did before him. With that being said, thanks again guys for listening, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. Drop a comment if there's anything you guys want to hear about next. Remember to join the Discord, and as always, remember to follow for more.